Chelsea FC, squad 2025-26 season. Chelsea FC, from England. Competing in the Premier League, with an average age of 23, playing at Stamford Bridge with a market value of €1,080,000,000. Coached by Enzo Maresca. Robert Sanchez, Spanish goalkeeper. 27 years old, valued at €20 million. Philip Jorgensen, Danish goalkeeper. 23 years old, valued at €18 million. Gabriel Slonina, American goalkeeper. 21 years old, valued at €3 million. Axel Desarcy, French defender. 27 years old, valued at €22 million. Marc Cucurella, Spanish defender. 27 years old, valued at €35 million. Tosin Adarabioyo, English defender. 27 years old, valued at €20 million. Benoit Badiashile, French defender. 24 years old, valued at €22 million. Levi Colwill, English defender. 22 years old, valued at €55 million. Jorel Hatto, Dutch defender. 19 years old, valued at €35 million. Trevoh Chalobah, English defender. 26 years old, valued at €25 million. Reece James, English defender. 25 years old, valued at €30 million. Malo Gusto, French defender. 22 years old, valued at €35 million. Wesley Fofana, French defender. 24 years old, valued at €25 million. Josh Akimpong, English defender. 19 years old, valued at €8 million. Mihailo Mudryk, Ukrainian midfielder. 24 years old, currently without market value due to suspension. Enzo Fernandez, Argentine midfielder. 24 years old, valued at €75 million. Cole Palmer, English midfielder. 23 years old, valued at €120 million. Dario Esugo, Portuguese midfielder. 20 years old, valued at €20 million. Andre Santos, Brazilian midfielder. 21 years old, valued at €35 million. Moises Caicedo, Ecuadorian midfielder. 23 years old, valued at €90 million. Facundo Buonanotte, Argentine midfielder. 20 years old, valued at €20 million. Romeo Lavia, Belgian midfielder. 21 years old, valued at €40 million. Pedro Neto, Portuguese forward. 25 years old, valued at €50 million. Liam Delap, English forward. 22 years old, valued at €40 million. Jamie Gittens, English forward. 21 years old, valued at €50 million. João Pedro, Brazilian forward. 23 years old, valued at €50 million. Tariq George, English forward. 19 years old, valued at €10 million. Marc Guiu, Spanish forward. 19 years old, valued at €8 million. Estevão, Brazilian forward. 18 years old, valued at €60 million. Alejandro Garnacho, Argentine forward. 21 years old, valued at €45 million. Raheem Sterling, English forward. 30 years old, valued at €10 million. Thanks for watching. Follow Football World Euphoria for more football content.